Magic items have a really weird effect on character optimization in D&D. If you don't know me, I'm Tyler. I write RPGbot.net. I've been talking about character optimization for about 15 years now. Check out the website. I've got class guides for every D&D class, for a bunch of stuff from Pathfinder. Anyway, but one of the things I don't talk a lot about in the character optimization guides is magic items, and there's a reason for that. I do use magic items in my D&D games, but they're unpredictable, and that is part of how 5e works. Magic items, they're assumed to be part of the game, really, but they are technically an optional rule, and there's no really easy way to craft them or buy them, so there's no way to guarantee that any given magic item is available to you. Generally in 5e, it's more about making do with what you can find or what the DM decides is available to you. In some games, you can just ask your DM, like, hey, I need a suit of mithril armor. Can you make that happen for me? And a lot of DMs will be perfectly fine with that. But if you're running a published adventure and your DM doesn't want to stray from what's written in the book, your options are going to be limited. So I very intentionally avoid talking about magic items in my character optimization discussions, because I can't assume that any given magic item is available to you. If I hand you a build and say, like, this build works great, but it needs this item, and this item to function, that's useless for almost everybody. So when I'm writing, I'll instead just ignore magic items for the most part. Sometimes I'll call out where they're specifically useful for some combo, but generally I want my builds to be available and useful to everyone, so I have to assume the most bare bones basic assumptions of the game, and that means that I don't get to assume magic items.